You ready?
Yep.
I'm hitting go.
All right, we are back. This is my turn.
Was that your intro? For the whole show?
Welcome back to another episode of Joe vs. Al in Dwarf Fortress. We've got excitement this week with Olm punching, pigtail wrangling, possessions, and a whole lot more. Let's head over to Joe's fort. He goes first this week, I'll go second. Hello, welcome back to Joe vs. Al Dwarf Fortress. This is always very interesting, coming back in.
Trying to remember what was going on.
I remembered that I was making some weapons and they were pretty sweet, and you had been sending your military after an Olm and punching him over and over again.
Yeah, I want to get some, when it gets to my turn, if I can focus in and not have craziness happen, my intention is to start getting some weapons or something for my military, at least get them some, like, wood spears or whatever.
Oh yeah, that'll...
I think it's got to be better than wrestling, right?
I guess. It's just wood is...
I don't have any metal yet. I haven't been brave enough to dig down to the lava.
Alright, I do have a beekeeper. I remember doing that. I'm very excited about the bees. I really want these bees to come into fruition over here.
Fruition!
Get to make mead. Pretty exciting. Got the farm's going. Got my animals.
No, the bee thing is something I've never really fully grasped.
I haven't either, to be honest.
If you
That's
harvest
why I'm excited about that.
the honey, that kills the hive. So you have to, like, split a hive and then harvest?
The hive. Yeah, which is not... I don't know why that is a thing in the game, because that's not remotely accurate, as far as I know. You know, all the bees aren't killed when you take their honey. They just make more honey. Or you take enough honey so that they can...
Maybe the dwarves are greedy? It's like, if I'm taking it on, I'm taking it all. They just, like, eat... They just, like, shove the whole hive in the brewing barrel and just... There's bits of bee floating around in there with the honeycomb.
Well, that was the problem with the Mines of Moria, right? They
their beekeeping operation got out of control. Yes, I remember that. That's in the Silmarillion, obviously. You really have to...
Yes. Did you see that post? I think maybe it was in art books.
No.
It was like, I just realized you can pretty much say anything you want to about Tolkien, even if it contradicts everything in The Lord of the Rings, and then if your follow-up is, well, have you read the Silmarillion? You get away with it. Because no one's read it or understands it, and people are just like, oh, I guess that's what's in that book. I am trying to figure out what my raw materials are like.
You have two liquid... Oh, that's milk. I thought you just had, like, something that was just named liquid.
Yep.
But these are actually categories.
Do I have cloth? Where is that?
You're good on remains.
Yeah, am I?
Yeah, you got 291 of those.
I have a tanned hide. I have a fair amount of thread here. Interesting. I gotta start looming that up. Why aren't they looming that up?
Loom it up.
Also, again, this version changed this. I think it's a better interface here, but I'm not familiar with it, so it's taking me a bit to get this right. It used to not be alphabetical.
Okay.
Believe it or not, and my brain knows that. So I don't know where to find...
You know, the thing, you learn the geometry of, like, where things are and you forget the name? Is that what's going on here? Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, bars was always, like, 7 down, like, well, exactly, but down from this. I have no cloth. I thought I got that going. All right, I gotta check out my farms and see.
How many threads does it take to make a cloth?
Some migrants. That I don't know. I just know you need threads. And you need...
I mean, in real life, it's a lot. Although, I guess, if you just have one really long thread, that's also enough.
Making cave seeds? I was going pretty heavy on the food and... Okay. I gotcha. I see what you're doing here. We're gonna dig a little more out.
Ah, the old remembering what I was doing last week shtick.
Yeah, like a nice big pigtail farm.
5 minutes in, and we're still... Well, 4 minutes in.
Look at them coming!
You can mine sand pretty fast.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you didn't finish.
Ah, crap.
He's like, well, this is good enough. It's time for a drink.
Wait, is it? Or I thought that just exposed something else. Nope, you're right. I just didn't finish. I thought he exposed Pete or something.
Nah.
Mary.
Robert.
Come on, really?
Pete exposed himself, Joe.
Yeah, that was rough. We lost a lot of respect for Pete that day.
You gotta wear pants, turns out.
What am I doing there?
I don't know. So this is going to be a pigtail farm?
Yeah, we're going pigtail.
Cloth.
Pigtail
now, why?
cloth.
Well, you're going to turn them into threads and stuff, right?
Yep.
What is your interest in having clothes and stuff? Is this a trading thing, or is it just a dwarf happiness thing?
Yeah, it's nice to be able to make new clothes for people. They start to get a little tattered. Bags are pretty important. So you always want to have
okay, I can
people
see
to make
that, yeah.
bags. The silk industry, however, is much more luxurious. I didn't realize I had that many freaking... Oh, we got looms. Why aren't they making the...
I think they just auto harvest. I don't think it's an auto weave.
Black webs, weave cloth, weave silk cloth. You're right. They will auto loom pigtail threads. I guess they don't auto loom silk threads.
Okay.
You can make them into other things.
Are you gonna like have somebody specialize as a loomier, or
No, I don't think that's.
do you have anyone who is assigned to looming at all?
That's my the W. This is the
Oh, okay.
weaver profession. I named it a W for some reason, but this covers milling, plant processing, and then shearing, spinning, weaving.
So you got a couple of those.
Yeah. Clothes
three.
making, sometimes they'll specialize out. I'll be like, hang on, we want a really badass clothes maker, so I'll just have one person doing that. But in the beginning, generally speaking,
I've been thinking about getting into clothes making.
yeah.
Yeah. Been looking at the thrift stores, looking for a good old used sewing machine.
This man is missing everything. Why are you missing everything? Did I not make all of these? Metal greave, metal shield, metal boot, flask, metal armor, metal backpack, not metal backpack, backpack. Okay, we're gonna make some gear.
Starting
So
with that
we have
flask.
these new people.
You gonna deny those petitions in a little bit?
Possibly.
Okay. Or accept. I'm just saying. I say them up there. Wanted to remind you. I was mentioning I came across in my practice play an animal I don't think I've ever discovered in Dwarf Fortress, although sometimes I forget things. But it was the hungry head,
Right.
which is just like a giant mouth with wings.
I believe I've seen that, and it's pretty, yeah.
The DF picture for it is great, and they're just a nuisance, but they look horrifying, and this guy's like bugging my dwarves in my practice fort. And he flies, which is the worst part. Like, they're not really any more dangerous or like difficult to kill than troglodytes or crundles, but flying means you have to have some ranged killing.
Some gem guys.
Some decent gem guys coming soon to the History Channel. They're gem guys, but they're not great. They're not terrible either. They're just decent.
Do I have a doctor? I don't even have a doctor. I don't even have anyone who's good at doctoring. That's unfortunate.
You can do slings.
Not a single thing in doctoring.
You can't do a sling in Dwarf Fortress? I thought you could do a sling. Oh, goblins have slings. There's an update. There's a patch that you can use to play as goblins. And I think they could use slings as a ranged weapon, Joe. I played that a while back. You ever have the urge to play modded Dwarf Fortress? There's some really cool stuff.
No, there's things in this, and there's just too much in this that I haven't gotten to. And it's not that I haven't gotten to it because, like, I have to do so much other stuff to get to it. Like, just I never decide to branch. Like, you can branch off pretty early. We've discussed this. You have a lot of flexibility in how you build your fort. So, like, beekeeping, I'm sure I've had places with bees and had... That's what's bugging me, that the bee hive looks like a pile of wood.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that. You can change your whatchamacallit, your tile set.
Your whatchamacallit. Point being, though, you know, that's not like you need like a tech tree build-up to get to bees. It's just something I never bothered to get to. So I'm excited to try that. I'll make some glass cages if I can.
What for?
My cage traps. I have no other real... I don't want to use my wood because that's...
Very rare, yeah.
I don't really want to use my metal because I'm...
You should just JMQ them.
You're right. I can.
If that's... I mean, if it's a thing, it'll just come up as a possibility.
I also like the idea of... What? Nope. I could have sworn. Oh no.
Haha.
That's annoying. I also was debating at the very end, I have the ability to make, I think, bronze. Which could be a real big step up. That could be a big...
You've completed your construction of 50 rock doors.
Excellent. That's probably for my barracks, or my...
Or your
What are
barracks.
they called? What?
I said for your barracks.
Yes, for them.
Hey, listen, I let the pronunciation of Silmarillion slide earlier. You gotta give me
Silmar-
some...
Oh, no one knows how to pronounce that.
Everybody I've ever heard pronounces it Silmarillion.
I've never
You're like,
even... that's-
Silmarillion.
Yeah, I don't bother. I don't even think I've actually read the word. make sure these are spaced correctly. Where are you? Okay. Space, and then there. Space, there, and then I do need to mine this wall somehow.
Oh, you're gonna have that weird
bins.
corner thing going on, huh? What's the problem?
Bins are hard to come by again because wood is so precious.
My precious. We haven't got a lot of trade stuff happening either. Really would like some people to bring us some wood, but
I've mentioned before, sometimes you wind up that your civilization sucks.
Yep.
People just can't like we have these sponges to give you. Great. That's great. Thanks. That's saved the day. All right, so I've got lots of copper stuff coming in. Mechanisms, brew, make meals. Okay, everything's auto labored. I'm gonna get a lot of spam about. Ooh, blue drink for plant is missing.
you need more plants.
Jeez, what you all doing here? Okay, that's good.
They've got some, yeah.
Save that goat smoke.
Can they brew an ibex lung?
I don't think so. The other thing is, can we get some animal husbandry going on? I feel like we don't have a lot of...
Can they brew like milk products? Can that be used in the brewery?
Make cheese.
Okay.
Back over to Al. Remember that Ulm I discussed earlier? Plus, there's a new assistant to the regional manager, and Al's auto labor thing continues to delight.
All right, praise the fighters.
Coming back in hot. Al's got some combat going on with the giant Ulm.
Yes, here's what I said I wanted to do military stuff, and I think the best thing to do
We also have that...
is to create a new squad with no uniform and send them in, the Sly Gazes.
Yes. Clearly, you're trying to fill up the second slot before the first slot.
Oh, okay.
They need a leader, Albert.
This is just to get rid of the Ulm.
I mean, is
That's
this
it.
going to help? You have guys up there punching the Ulm. This is just more
They're
punching.
all passed out.
Oh, that's right.
We need to punch them to be dead, okay?
And then you got
All
that Gorlak
Sly
running back and forth.
Glazes.
Remember that guy?
We're only worried about that.
You're only worried
We're
about
gonna
that?
do the giant Ulm
Make sure
right
it's
here.
the right there you go. Is that the right giant Ulm?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, there's only one giant Ulm. And attack!
Yes. Can they get up
Go
there?
get them!
I forget how these people got up here.
I don't know, but they did, so these people can get up there too.
That's what I'm thinking. Or they're
Cancel
just stuck
sleep.
up there.
Yep. Come on up! Where are they at? Come on, guys. Attack!
Is that staircase built? That staircase isn't built.
It's not, but these guys got up here, so
I think
there's
they're
an
like-
up staircase.
Dodged up there? Or I don't know. There's not an up staircase.
What?
This
There's
is-
not. Yeah, there is. There's not a down staircase.
Right. Yes. Sorry.
They
There's
can
not
get up there, they just can't return.
No, that's not how that works. They can't get up there at all. And they keep
What?
suspending it. Yes! I think these guys climbed up in a fervor of battle. And they keep cancel sleep interrupted by a giant Ulm. And people keep canceling the down staircase because Gorlak scares them.
Okay, well, we can dig an up-down stair right here.
They are.
I'm gonna go right here and go up there.
And then what?
Okay. Well, if they can carve that out, then we can build a wall over to the other wall,
I
and
guess
they
you
can
can just
get
mine
there.
that thing there, right?
Oh, there they are. They're all crowded up there, just whacking up at the giant Ulm.
Yep.
Get him!
That looks like is that an, I guess that's an Ulm.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my miner is in. There comes somebody. Hey,
That
how
guy
about
was gung-ho.
Yeah, he looked like he had some equipment
A
too.
bed to stand on. Here comes a cat.
Watch the cat deal with it.
Here comes a guy with a
Yeah,
bucket.
kill him
I
already!
don't know what the guy with the bucket's doing.
He's gonna hit him with the bucket.
He just
hit
brought
him
the
with the bucket.
I think he's feeding the passed out people.
Hey, the
stair
stairs
got
are built,
That's what happened.
so we can rescue some people.
Sure.
How giant is this giant Ulm?
Look up giant Ulms.
I guess we need more beds in our hospital too. We need more beds. Well, I'll go ahead. And,
Larger cousins of the common Ulm who can be commonly found at the blah 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 blah.
who's our manager? Let's make somebody else the manager.
These creatures are over 3 times heavier than dwarves and are one of the biggest banes of your fisher dwarves. They like to jump out of the water and attack anything smaller than them.
Hey, we got him!
Hey!
Woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's military prowess right there.
If captured in cages, they can either be butchered for a good amount of return or trained into valuable pets. What is an olm? An olm is a real thing?
I don't know. Is it?
This is unlike olms in real life. Giant olms do not lay eggs.
What is an olm?
It's like a salamander.
Why isn't my management happening? Is this auto assigned to the manager? Auto locate to bookkeeper. That's not what I want. Well, maybe it is. I think I had a manager's place somewhere around here.
I think he's hurt or something. Did we figure this out last time?
No, I replaced him though. Just now.
He doesn't have a desk.
Are you sure?
If that desk is for the bookkeeper and you have a new separate... Yep.
Oh, the bookkeeper was the same guy. Okay, so I'm going to replace... Adil is also going to be the bookkeeper. That makes sense. Him. Okay. He should be good now, I think?
Yes, it should auto-assign that desk to the bookkeeper, who is also your manager.
Get over here.
That's a wrestler. I don't know what happened there. Some random person took that chair.
It doesn't have... what is the auto-locate? Okay, assign location. No. Assign chair? Resize?
Chair.
Assign chair. All right, who's our guy? Where's our... Ah!
Oh, the chair's on the left. That's also confusing. You don't want to make a dining room.
I'm trying to scroll up. I guess... Oh, I need this thing. Okay. Where's my bookkeeper? And my manager... There he is. Auto-allocate to manager is on. I don't know why it wasn't working before.
A random wrestler decided he wanted your desk. I don't know.
Oh, the chair by the desk.
Why aren't these statues being built?
Because I want statues?
Why aren't they being built?
Oh, the ones that are...
Not made, built. The ones by your bedrooms.
Oh, I don't know. They might have been interrupted by the giant olm. Just a possibility.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're suspended.
This is the sweet 4 bedrooms for your buck.
All right, we need uncookable rotten items. Why isn't he not? Is he not doing? Is it because he's too busy cutting gems?
I don't know. I don't know how your weird labor thing works.
This isn't about labor. This is
Well, your manager shouldn't be cutting gems, but that's part of your whole.
Well, I set a gem cutter to be my manager, so.
Well, that was not a great idea. I don't think.
Okay, well we'll resign. We'll replace him then. What do you think? This herbalist? I don't need him.
I don't know.
Or this presser. I'm not doing anything with pressing right now, I don't think.
You have nothing pressing?
Ha! That's good.
Thanks. I was pretty happy with that. You made it a ranger, but okay.
I changed my mind on the presser. I might be doing something. Okay.
Again, though, your auto labor thing could be just slapping jobs onto these people with no
Yep. Could
idea
be.
of what is happening.
We need an empty cage.
Yeah, I was having that problem. You have anything in a cage? Did you catch something?
Probably. Let's see here. I want to find the carpenter's workshop, which is down here by the logs somewhere. There it is. Add new task. Since I'm having trouble with the...
I was about to ask why not use the manager, but then I remembered.
Yeah. So we can make... Training spears aren't actually good for fighting, right?
No, I don't think so.
So that's no good. That wouldn't help me at all.
I don't think so. Maybe they can wield them and just have something. Hold on.
We're gonna make some training spears.
Great. At the very least, they can train with them. Do you have a barracks?
No. They're all individual bedrooms, Joe.
No, sorry, not a barracks. Yeah, barracks. Do you have a...
Oh, like an armory? Like a place where they train?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over here on the left.
I see it now. This is so well laid out that my eye was immediately drawn to it.
Where's my manager at?
Oh, which one is he?
He's the ranger.
Uvash Deducker is constructing rock blocks. Is that the only ranger you have?
Could be.
This is just Joe tries and Al pees all over Joe. So let's play.
Hey, I fought off that giant olm. What have you done today?
And somehow Joe's doing worse. The let's play.
Cancels code. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our... I pushed F1 on the wrong thing. Let's go up here and see about those traps.
What?
I want to see if somebody got caught in a trap.
Oh, no, you go to animals.
Oh,
If they
okay.
get caught, they'll take the trap and take the cage and bring it to a stockpile, and then try and replace
Was that under
the cage.
unit list and then...
I would go Z.
Okay.
Animals. Nope. It is Sir
I think I would just told them to build some stuff they don't have enough to build yet.
Yep.
People carrying stuff around. If I...
Yes?
I'm just thinking here.
I know. What was the subject of your thoughts?
Okay, so I was gonna say, my expedition leader, does he have another job usually?
Sometimes. I don't know what your thing is assigning things to. I have no idea what's happening there. It's possible also once they finish this tick of work that they'll be like, oh, I have a manager now.
Oh, so he's in... Yeah, okay, that's possible.
So nothing's getting mined?
Let's go ahead and check on the auto labor. Now, I found it's labor tokens is what I wanted.
I mean, what does that mean?
It's the name of the thing. Oh, you have to capitalize it.
Oh, it's the name of the thing.
The job that you want it to do. You have to wait for it to save also.
Joe captures some ibexes and decides to wrangle them. Ibex, and his amazing weaponsmith becomes possessed. What will he make?
Well, I've got ibexes I can tame. Aha!
Were those in your cages?
They are somewhere in my cages. Did I make a training area? I doubt that highly.
I don't think you did. Would that when you do a training area, would that be something underground or would you do that out?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, I've just never done it before. You say like, oh, there's so much stuff that you can do. But that's not like the stuff that you have to do not to die tends to be pretty overwhelming at times. Okay.
Listen, you can make the hives quite easily and be off doing that.
That's your one thing? The reason that you haven't played mods yet is because you haven't done hives yet?
Yes,
There's a lot I haven't done,
hives.
like hives.
Hives, I've never really trained war animals. I always think I'm gonna, but that never happens.
Yeah, but that's so, like I'm saying, that's complicated. I don't know how to... Maybe I think it is because you never trained me, and I learned Dwarf Fortress from you. So you've infected me with your deficiencies.
I have. That's very accurate. Okay,
Also, by the way, with the ability to play the game, so I can't whine too much.
Yes, I infected you with that. My badass armor and weaponsmith is apparently possessed.
Woo!
Sealobe Orindian.
He's in a plant mood?
I don't know what that means. Sealobe, where are you at?
He's in a strange mood.
He's just sitting here. What are you doing? Good stuff.
Maybe you don't have the workshop that he needs.
Or maybe that just happened and I wasn't paying attention.
Could be. Yep. He went down. It looks like.
I don't know where he's going.
Oh, is he still on the screen? I thought he went down the stairs.
No, he went down the stairs. I'm waiting to see if he
follow him.
claims one of the lower ones. I guess I could do that too.
I think he's at the bottom. Oh no, I got it.
F for follow. Yes. Hooray! You claimed a magma forge.
Claiming a magma
He's grabbing some
forge.
bars. Crap.
You have
Grab bars,
struck,
and then he
clears, or
stopped.
time. What's he need?
It's rock we got, rough gems we got, metal bars we got, yarn cloth, you bastard.
I don't even know. What is yarn cloth?
That's shaved off of an animal and then spun.
Oh, well, we've got animals. We should be able to do that, right? Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. Joe, the enemy, has animals.
Yes, I
He
should be able to do that.
I'm here to...
Cloth? Why?
I know we're
Weave
competing
yarn
here, but
into
I'm
cloth.
not gonna try to, like, dunk on you or anything.
And then shear animals. Try and maybe make this, I guess. Let's see how this goes. No creatures to shear. Fantastic.
I'm looking here. Only
All
a
these things
select group of animals have hair of a quality to be considered wool. I'm looking here. Alpacas, llamas, and sheeps.
Oh,
Sheep. Well, only
Sheep.
singular sheep.
you do not have them.
You do not. Those are what you need.
So I'm possibly going to lose my awesome armor and weaponsmith because I don't have frickin' wool.
Yep. That's right.
That's just irritating.
On the other hand, I would not want a horsehair shirt.
I mean, I understand that, but like the fact that he's the one who got the Fey Mood and he needs the rare for me ingredient is just terrible.
I'm gonna
terrible
claim this
luck.
magma forge, and I really need some yarn.
Yeah, really. You butthead. He was so great to have. He was already popping out masterpiece. Oh, something about something? I ignored something? Oh, I guess I let this go on too long. Oh, some big goose. The residency petition of the Swords Dwarf Reg. Yeah. Apparently
Residency
he was like,
and
"You know what?"
petition aren't the hard words in that sentence.
Listen.
What? Yeah, I did try to warn you about that one. I'm being so helpful.
It's true. It's down here. This is the cage where my ibexes are going to be trained.
Okay.
Stowed away from the world. You know, I have a really good animal trainer.
Is he possessed by a mood?
Oh.
I don't know what you're doing with this room.
I always misjudge like where a wall will be.
Oh, I don't ever do that in my fort, Joe.
It's true. It's just a crushing. Listen, someday I'll win one of these, but I don't know that today will be that day. I gotta make wood. It just doesn't sound right. I need beds.
Bronson has become a military commander. That's a good name. Did you pick that name because it sounded military?
I think I nicknamed him that.
Okay.
Just so I knew who he was, so I could put him in charge of.
It definitely doesn't sound like a dwarfy name.
No. Why would you get that stone? Alright, DBE, clear this out.
You don't want your ibexes tripping on some of those rocks. So an ibex is kind of like an antelope, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Cage with
And you're going to train them?
ibex.
Oh, they're similar to goats, actually.
And the giant rat. Why not?
You said you're going to train these things?
Yeah, so you put them here, you build the cage.
Right.
Technically, you can let them out of the cage if you think they're good enough, but I'm going to let them stay in the cage. You can train them in the cage.
Okay.
Then we designate this an animal training area. T. And then... Oh, wait, where's my... I have to choose my... can't be in a squad, because then he'll do squad stuff and won't focus on the animals. Animal training. What was it? He was an 11.
What do you want to do with these when you train them? What are you training them to be?
Mechanics.
Okay. Because according to the wiki, they can be trained to be pets.
This is something, you know, I have a male and a female of them as sort of part of it.
Oh, okay. So you just want them to
might
be
where I
tame?
make my stand in that. Yeah, Tungitrub. See, so you go to animals. This guy. Select trainer. And the rat. You were all gung-ho about the rat. Now he comes
Is it
down
giant? Yeah.
It is giant, yes.
Yeah, it's a giant rat of Sumatra.
Yes.
I'm going to keep bringing
not
that
a
up until you
Sherlock
know
Holmes.
what that reference is.
I have no idea what that reference is. So what am I going to make? Can I make glass bins? What do you make out of glass? Yes, I have to make green glass. Have you tried making other colored glass?
I have in the past.
It's weird.
It's not worth it to me because I get to look at it, so...
What the hell's a scroll roller? Tube? A green glass spike?
Yeah. For like your, not cage traps, weapon traps or whatever.
I guess.
Or
That's
no,
pretty-
I'm sorry, that would be for like if you were gonna use traps to put people on spikes. I remember that on a stream I did once of Dwarf Fortress, I built a fort where the defense system was built around a winding series of raised walkways that were all loaded up with weapon traps, and then the weapon traps would knock the invaders off onto the spikes. And I got an invasion, and when I got the invasion, I found out that that actually just kills the game. Because it can't, like, a large number of weapon traps going off at the same time or a large number of things on spikes just overloads Dwarf Fortress.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that was a one-time bug, I feel like.
No, I looked it up. They're like, yeah, this doesn't work. I was like, well, I built my whole fort around it. Now, it might be fixed now, but at the time it was not. And I was frustrated. Because I couldn't go back to a time when it wasn't, like, I was mad.
Didn't Griffin suggest that?
I think Griffin was there, yes. Our friend Griffin, who plays Dwarf Fortress also, was watching the stream, and he had suggested, I think, this idea. Curse you,
Standing some
Griffin.
My stockpile. So you can do... No, you can't. I thought there was a way to copy and paste...
Copy and paste what?
Stockpile settings to new stockpiles.
It might be, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, there it is. Load save settings. So I want to... Load and save are both L. Save that setting as stock 1 with a bunch of weird pictures. And then load settings. Load. Whoa! A bunch of presets. Booze.
Why don't you just type in stock 1?
I'm looking through what the presets are.
Oh, okay.
Space. I had no freaking armor because this stupid butthead... I'm also going to turn these off because I'm getting a lot of spam about my plant processing. We can let that build up a bit. These are going well, I think. And then these aren't happening because my armor is...
I'm sort of half reading the
desperately needing yarn.
The training page here. So there are like different, you know how you have like expert, master, adept. There's those levels for training as well, and there's wild, which is not tame, semi-wild, trained, well-trained, skillfully trained, expertly trained, exceptionally trained, masterfully trained, and tame. So you got to get pretty far up there to be tame. Like even with masterfully trained, I guess they might decide, I'm on my own now. Sorry, guys.
They do revert back they'll slip back a state.
Even if they're completely tame?
No, probably not after they've been completely tamed.
You're right. It says adult trained animals will slowly revert back to their wild origins over time and must be permanently scheduled for training.
Even after you've gotten to that sweet tame part?
I'm looking to see if there's a...
What do I do? Just bite the bullet and make all the beds I can? What have you been doing? Oh, never mind. I was going to ask you for advice with your fort.
With what?
What have you been doing for bedrooms? Then I remembered.
Yeah.
I've been just letting this go, so I guess, yeah, I can have some more trees down here or whatever.
I gotta point out, you have
can't see these.
You finally, as of this recording, which is recording 11 for us, have put out or have finalized your first episode. So we'll eventually start getting feedback on some of these.
Yes.
People will be giving us advice for like stuff that happened 4 months ago.
That's always fun.
Which is, I would say, like, better at least than the people giving advice from, like, the early Joe versus Al. Like, you know why Kafka's stuck up in a tree? It's like, yeah, we do, actually. We have moved on with our lives at this point. We appreciate the feedback. Oh, definitely. No, I want to...
Don't listen to Al. Al's a jerk.
I'm joshing, but... The feedback, even if it's completely irrelevant to us, at least it bumps us up in the SEO. Like, YouTube knows that there's some engagement, so that's cool. And we do try to respond, even if it is pretty old stuff.
Yes, but you're right. There's old stuff, and then there's old stuff. So I'm doing a bit of Owl here. I'm just harvesting some... What is this guy doing? Sir, what are you doing? Get back. Wait, how do I view you? Don't I hit view?
I think you hit, for unit, you hit... Yeah, you're right. It's V. You have cap locks on or something?
Caps lock's on. Yep. You are... Oh, you're on Monster Slayer. That's fine. I don't really care about you.
Monster Slayer. It sounds like a... There's a Monster Hunter counter game, right? People are all excited about? I haven't played it yet.
Go eradicate monsters. Have you?
Yep, sure have.
Debating if I'm going to put a monastery in somewhere.
I was about to ask if you've been watching Legion again, but I know you have not. It's a monastery this episode.
3, 4. This little place to get away from it all, Al. Talk to your god.
Is this going to be a standard place? I'm ahead of you on this one. I already have a temple.
Yes. You can't find it, but yes.
Is this going to be a specific god or just a general
No, this
chapel?
is just the initial... I have not been doing this at all, these locations. Even when I'm playing on my own, they just are so... Like, I played so many games before that update that, like, I should put a monastery in. It just doesn't cross my mind. So I'm trying to get into that. Just setting them up, at least, so I remember they're there. Meeting place? Right? And then, what? Oh, that's not it. How do you do this?
It's a zone.
Oh,
It is a meeting area, and you gotta... Yep. You
Add
walked me through
location.
this last week. I thought you knew.
Ample. Specific deity.
They're gonna want some bins, Joe.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. They can sit there and look at that rock. I didn't say it was gonna be a good temple. I just wanted to get into the habit of starting to get those built up earlier than I usually do. If you can hear the wonderful construction that's...
I can. It's not as bad as it was when
That's
you
the
first
other
moved in.
construction.
Oh, are they further away?
Yes, that's the people working on the roof, which somehow I'm like 7 stories down is still incredibly loud. People next door aren't doing that much, which is great. Here we go. We don't get a ton of wood from these. Wow. We get wood.
And we got our
season.
save break.
Over to Al, who has some air quality problems, and he continues to not really have a manager.
Okay, I do have my exploratory mining going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what I wanted to. I forget what I wanted to do with this area here.
There's a bold new segue into rooms.
Yep, that guy fell off and died. He had the segue.
Yeah, I know, I heard. They're taking away these
I don't
gems.
think I have any like ore stuff. Oh, tetrahedrite is an ore. Okay. Let's build a or a smelter? No, wood furnace and then a smelter. Let's put the wood furnace by the wood.
Perfect.
We'll make it out of blocks, yeah. And then we'll make a smelter right next to the wood furnace. Like so. Also out of blocks. Okay.
And your dining hall. Well, the lovely view of the smelter.
They're dwarves! It's dark down here.
Is it dark down here?
I don't know.
Hey, nothing happened. Your manager isn't managing.
I know. I don't know. We can make a wooden cage, though.
You can. After the wooden trading spears. Drink.
I'm gonna see. Let's see. It says he. Oh, I bet it hasn't assigned the chair to him, because the auto allocate is not working for some reason.
Oh.
That's what happened. I don't
Turn
know why
off,
auto
hit
allocate.
1 to turn off the auto allocate, because that seems to be working you.
Okay.
All right.
Now we'll see
let's
if he does
some
something.
Let's see some managing going. Is that him? No. Is that no? Is that no? Yay!
Hey,
Thief.
a thief. I don't care. He's already like halfway up the mountain. There's no point in
Yeah, they tend to just
even
not.
thinking about it.
Oh, is that no?
I watched Pot Never Boils, Joe.
Yeah, but I want to see. Nope. That guy's just taunting me. He's just stock still staring at. Nope, and then he left.
Do they actually have to physically interact with the chair to do the managing?
I think so.
Yep, he certainly hasn't done it yet. Just want to double check that we have effectively reassigned it. Yep, Zaineg. Where's Zaineg at?
He is constructing rock blocks.
He's my mason?
I don't know. Again, once that tick is done, he might discover his love of management.
Well, how many rock blocks does he have to construct? He has like 4 more? Okay.
Assigned to him by himself, possibly.
Needs empty cage. We're working on that. Have our smelters been wood furnace? Let's make charcoal. I don't want to do this forever because I don't want to run out of wood. But we'll fill up the queue there. Let's go look up on the surface and chop some of these trees.
Cactus.
Well, they're trees to the game.
Trees to the game.
If you mine out the bottom part of a tree, will it just fall out into, is it raining?
It is raining.
Rain in the desert! My miraculous fort has brought this forth on this day of summer.
0408.
From
Year
chaos comes
251.
order and life.
Yeah, that's what's happening here. If I could define your fort with one phrase, it would be from chaos comes order and life.
All right, we're gonna smelt. What's good here? I forget which ores are good. Galena, sphalerite,
Sphalerite is tin,
and tetrahedrite.
copper.
Oh, I guess I'll follow you in your copper steps there. We'll go ahead and make a stockpile of bars right around here. And we want to make sure those bars are only metal bars. I don't want like coal bars. Forbid. No metal blocks.
Yeah, that's
All right.
weird. Wood blocks. I don't know what that is.
Okay, and then I guess we need a stockpile of ore as well.
Need it. Helps.
And that's gonna be not A. What did A do?
We'll take from links only.
Okay. What is the name of the thing? Stone?
Stone.
All right, let's disable this. And then metal ores only. Okay.
All right. Metal
got that
crafting
rolling?
hoe.
Needs unrotten cookable plants. How's our farm doing? Not great, it looks like. Nothing, no plants up in there. No seeds. What do we got?
You gotta
Let's do some
process
plump
those
helmets.
Do you have a farming workshop?
I do.
I think it's right there on the right.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's the left, but
Oh, yep.
process to bag.
Process to bag?
That's
I need to have bags, right?
quarry bushes. If it's white, you have bags.
Okay.
So this gets you the quarry bush leaves and rock nut seeds.
Is there any, let's see, looming needs to be done. Weave metal cloth.
It's adamantine?
Oh, yeah.
Adamantium?
Well, I'm going to try weaving cloth from plant thread. And we'll repeat that until we're out of plant threads. Needs
And
one.
we're done.
Okay, we're done. That was fast.
That's a miasma in your dorm?
Yeah. Probably from the,
You might have webs. Didn't they go run around collecting webs?
they should.
Nope.
Nope.
The other stuff, yeah, there you go. Maybe. Perhaps.
Did they pick up, they haven't picked up the Ulm corpse yet. Is my corpse stockpile full again?
Probably. It's just a giant vomit mass down there. These your heroes are just bashing little animals to death and filling up your stork pile.
My stork pile!
Your stork corpse pile.
Stork portal. Okay, there's another one. Alright, there's a guy carrying the cage. Still hasn't done the... Okay, hold on. How are the blocks doing? This guy's the worst mason I've ever had.
Yes. Because you have this weird, everyone does all labors.
No, I don't. And let's go with 2. Because I think I have 2 masons. Alright. Alright. How is the smelting going? I don't see anybody in those workshops. Charcoal has happened.
Woo!
So that's good.
What are you going to make with your copper?
I don't know, probably some swords or whatever.
Nice, nice.
Or spears.
Look at them training over there in their beautiful training hall. Spears might be nice.
I think they have the spears from the other thing. Now I need to set the squad to use the spears. So, oh crap, I got a stupid uniform menu. All right. Oh, they have individual choice melee. If I tell them to use leather armor. Are they using leather armor?
Go to equip. E. They have no uniform.
Okay. How do I give them a uniform?
Shift U, assign uniform. Leather armor, shift, enter. Okay.
Huh, thank you for that. That screen freaks me out a little bit.
I'm aware of that.
Still haven't come to get my Ulm.
Nope. He's just hanging out up there. I don't know where they're going to put him. Oh, you made a giant.
Yeah, I
I
made
don't
a
know what's
lot more.
going on. I have a hard time.
Wow, there's more corpses down there. How much? No, there's not. They haven't. There's plenty of room. They have put some corpse thing in there.
It's also just your walkway into your fort is just corpses. It's just like, ugh. A little conga line coming through. This beautiful, smooth passage.
All right, they're smelting the tetrahedrite. Yes. Now we need to build a weaponsmith shop, I believe.
Nope.
Metalsmith's forge.
Yes.
Needs fire safe anvil.
You do not have an anvil? Everyone starts with an anvil.
I thought we did. Maybe somebody stole it. How's our meals going?
I don't know. How's your manager doing?
Needs unrotten.
Every time
He's
you
probably...
need rocks, is he gonna stop managing? This is so confusing.
Yeah, that's the game, Joe. It's Dwarf Fortress. It's hard to figure out.
No, this is more confusing than usual.
Well, I'll have to look up later how to do the, like, individual people.
Yes, later.
Oh, you want me to go, like, start Googling around now?
No, you said you had a handle on it. And
I had a handle on the other stuff. It was working just fine the other day, other than the fact that nobody was doing their jobs. Ooh, here's something.
Maybe the ibex.
It looks more like a ram to me, but...
How long those horns are.
Yep, you're right. It could be an ibex ram. I didn't get a lot of wood out of that particular tree. Oh, there's a petition available. Yeah. Come on in and eradicate them monsters.
Just filling up your corpse stockpile.
It looks like... No, he's still there. Crap. You stopped miasming for a bit. Maybe the temperature went down for a minute or something. I can see an anvil.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah, how about that?
Why can't I build...
Maybe it wasn't, I don't know.
Metalsmith's Forge.
F. There you go. I don't know what. That awesome stockpile you had.
Well, I don't know why it thought I didn't have an anvil.
I don't know. I don't understand. This is like a different game.
Yeah, it's Joe versus Al.
Yeah. But you've decided to use tools that no one understands, or you don't understand.
You don't understand them either.
It's true.
You don't want to try to understand them.
No, because they seem like they're more trouble than they're worth, and I don't like what they do. And they make your manager not manage.
All right, we are going to...
It'd be great if there was some way to just
weapons.
like put orders in, and some sort of manager would figure out.
Copper... What did we say we wanted?
You said swords or
I
spears?
said swords, but I can't remember. Like, copper's pretty soft.
You don't want warhammers. I know that much.
Okay. We'll just do some swords. We are going to get our best guy on forge weapon. Oh, that's an underscore. That's not how you spell weapon.
There we go.
Currently 7 dwarves.
Is manage like one of the slots?
I don't think so.
And that's just beautiful. Just wafting that lovely...
Ah.
What was that?
I hit Control F because I wanted to be on... No, manage is not a labor token. There is somebody at the desk, though.
He's managing.
Woo! Manage hard!
Did he put through the queue your orders?
Yes, he did.
Hey!
Things get a little fanciful as the boys discuss mushrooms, nest boxes, and feather trees?
Ooh. Have you been trying to make an indoor tree growing thing?
No.
That went exceptionally well.
I don't know this. It's possible. This cavern's only like 2 or maybe 3 high, so the height limit might be a problem.
Yeah, well, you have to carve it out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Alright, so look. See, look at all these. Look how mushroomy it is. What stupid log. Ooh, that one gave 2.
Maybe it's about the density of the wood somehow?
Maybe there's some sort of... This works or this doesn't. It's in the wiki, I guess. I think it's just standard full-grown whatever caps give... What are those? Tower caps. And then the yellow ones are bungee wood. That's good.
I'm looking here.
Oh no! My
There
stray
is
rat
much-
trained has been missing for a week.
Oh no. What happened to him?
I don't know!
There's a debate on the wiki on how the tower caps grow since there's no light.
Whatever. Can't mushrooms grow without light?
Without any obvious way to regenerate the organic matter they sprouted, it's unclear how they can survive for thousands of years without sunlight. Thus, useless immigrant dwarven botanists have wasted entirely too much spare time trying to figure out their energy source. Thank you, the Dwarf Fortress wiki, for being so amazing. I think that given the amount of fauna down in the caves, there's probably just like troglodyte leavings everywhere that they're growing on.
What is that?
There's like a whole ecosystem down there. Who's like, what would they grow on? Like There's
Don't they need light? Do they
animals
need light?
and stuff. No, but they need to have a continuous supply of some kind of nutrient.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of poop down there.
The whole world runs on poop, guys. That's just the fact of life.
Destroys the colony, requires a jug.
So you can... So have they split any of these yet?
Or not gather. Save colony for split. Ah.
Yeah.
That's what we want to toggle on. I have no idea. I don't think I have jugs, so...
Oh, that's a good
maybe
point.
Not. I also think I've been brewing my pigtails, which is not ideal.
That great, you're 30 minutes in, and your great cloth manufacturing setup that you were starting off with has devolved, as always happens in Dwarf Fortress. You think, you go in with a plan.
Yeah.
You think, I've got an idea of what I'm going to do, and it just does not happen.
Wind up with freaking thieves coming in and tower caps needing to be cut, and remember you wanted a monastery? Your giant rat goes missing.
Well, that is maybe less of a blow, but yes. You need empty cages. I don't know.
Yeah, empty cages are a big problem. Oh no!
Why aren't they feeding your yak calves?
I know why. Because that was a recent migrant wave and I didn't...
Oh, you didn't pasture them?
There's all these things. Not the ibexes. They stay down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's just things like that come up and you're like, wait, what was I doing? Like the context switching is just off the chain.
Yeah.
In this game.
Lot of balls in the air. Can I make some cheese? Make cheese.
And I'm bad at context switching, Joe.
Yeah, that's a good skill to learn, but whew. What was I gonna say? Oh.
I'm not great at the single context, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna just do this one thing, and my brain, I guess I'm too good at it. My brain's just like, let's do something else. Let's do something else.
Yeah. Successfully trained. Well trained. So overall trading, you now learn, like, somewhere in here are ibexes, and it's like, we've learned... Are there ibexes in here somewhere?
I don't know.
Nope. I guess not. Maybe we don't have any knowledge yet.
I think if you get them tamed...
It will add to the world's knowledge if we get enough ibex training in.
You did notice there in the training menu, though, that they had, like, the little marks on the side of them that indicate quality.
Yes.
Yeah, that's... I was not able to read that off of the wiki, but that was one of the other things they showed. Is that while you're training your animals, you actually get to see... And what's up with these nest boxes? You just gonna try to get some eggs?
Get some eggs, although, again, something just grew up. I don't think I have a single mix of things. I got a rooster.
You have a goose, and it's a girl.
A goose, but no gander.
Won't they just lay eggs?
They'll lay eggs, but you can start to... Again, I'm looking for something to
you want to, like,
husbandry.
have thousands of chickens overrunning your fort.
Yes, and then slaughter them and get that sweet, sweet chicken.
Can you eat the eggs?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I don't ever... one of the things I've never explored is nest boxes.
You just... Well, it's so easy. You build them and you put them down, and then you're done. If you want to try and breed, it's different, but throwing down nest boxes, your female birds will lay eggs there, and your carriers will bring them to the kitchen, and you'll use them in foods.
Oh my gosh. The first sentence of the wiki entry for egg on Dwarf Fortress Wiki is amazing. I'm just going to read this. Eggs are laid by creatures with the lay eggs token or grown by feather trees.
What?
There's an egg producing tree somewhere in this game, Joe.
That's pretty great. I've never come across
A
that.
feather tree is a special tree that grows only in good aligned areas. Unlike other above ground trees, it yields cream covered logs when cut down. Colored logs, not covered.
Okay,
Strangely,
I was gonna be like, wait a minute, this is a...
Strangely, they bear eggs for fruit. The featherwood is the lightest wood in the game, so it should be used for things that get hauled around very frequently, such as bins, barrels, and buckets.
Al shakes off the dust and heads for lava. On the way, we discover we have some rare gems in our map.
All right.
Well, he finished there. He didn't need to hang out. All right. We'll do plump helmets now. I thought I had a farm up here as well. Maybe not.
I think you've talked about it. I don't know if you've done it yet.
How's my beehive looking here? Ready to be split. Yeah. Do I have a hive? It's at the bottom. See if I have any more. Hive placement block, but that's fine. Actually, I'll just build another one. And we'll JMQ up some more. Let's see.
So now when you split that into the... This is confusing.
I'm going to do 3. So we're going to... When those split into... So I've got 3 in a line right now, and then I'm going to hopefully split into another third later.
And you harvest from the later ones?
Yes. So once it's split, you can harvest and get the... Like, demolish the hive as long as you don't kill all the hives. That's my plan. So for instance, hopefully I'll get 6, and then like I can use the 3 on the top, let's say, to harvest, and then split the 3 on the bottom into the ones on the top again.
You're on top of your hive.
Yeah.
You're hiving. You're beehiving.
What is the farm plot? It's P. I thought for sure I did this.
I don't see one.
Yeah, that's... Okay.
Maybe you put it like on the other side of the river or something weird.
That could be. Alright, he needs refined coal. We are out of coal. I think I'm gonna go for the lava area, Joe.
Oh, wow.
As much as I loathe it. Where are we gonna go from? We dug way down.
Yes, you did. And you split off into a side thing and...
I don't remember. Do you remember it being way, way deep for you, or did you?
I think you have another,
are you not willing to give me that information?
I think you have another cavern somewhere down here.
Okay. Well, I can keep going with up, down, stairs. Oh, that's I. Oh, yeah, there's this thing here.
Why? What are you...
I must have been looking for, ooh, look at that. We got some, what is that?
Gold.
Gold! We will, auto mine here. Ore and gems. All this stuff. Look at all this good stuff. Oh, I thought I had hit it. I guess I hadn't.
It sounded
That's fine.
like you did.
Yeah, I thought I had
the green
too.
ore?
Diamond.
Ooh.
That's tetrahedrite. We got garnerite and kimberlite.
Garner, you're right.
Yep. I don't have any coal.
No, we don't. Garner, you're right, is nickel.
That's heavy, right? That's good for warhammers?
I would think so. That's some heavy stuff.
Why do I keep not designating here? I keep hitting.
I don't know.
What happened? Oh, I'm on auto mine. I'm just dumb. That's all. That's all that was. All right, going down to 200 or 100. I don't know how numbers work in this game.
Your above ground farm is built.
Oh yeah, thanks for the heads up on that. It's Q over it. We got lowland grass, potato plants, and prickleberries.
Or rye. Rye there? Yeah, rye's there.
Do you know? Would you prefer to do rye?
I don't know. You didn't say it out loud. I wanted to say out.
And rye.
Yes, thank you.
Just out of curiosity, what is that in kitchen? I think, and then seeds. It doesn't tell us the potatoes aren't in here. I don't think.
I don't know how potato seeds work.
Well, you know how they work in real life, right?
Not really. I never really thought about it.
You plant like a whole potato in the ground and it sprouts other potatoes.
That's weird.
You never did that experiment where you stuck the potato? There's only one potato plant though.
Save that thing.
Sleeping
in your doorway.
You never did the thing where you put the potato in the
I think about
glass?
it now, the eyes sprout things. I can see it now, but that always freaked me out. It's unnatural.
Here comes a bunch of guys. Oh, I guess they're planting all the potato plants. We must have more than one for 5 people to come. I've come out. I've struck Dementoid. Hold on.
Wait,
Where's
what?
I'm in caps lock. I've struck Dementoid and Chromite.
What the hell is Dementoid?
I don't know. We're about to find out though. It must be a gem of some kind.
Dementio?
Wow, I've got a lot of it.
Dementoid. Relatively rare gem found only in Chromite.
Woohoo!
Start crafting that up.
Yep. I think we have auto gem on. Where's my...
God only knows.
There it is. Nope. Craft dwarf. Smelter. I really wish I had coal of some kind.
Well, yeah.
I'm looking for lava.
Would you like a steel tree also?
Hey, an egg tree turns out to be a real thing. Don't mock this. Old Ironsides was made out of wood.
What? Those are two very different points. Just random.
Old Ironsides is made out of wood. You don't know? You haven't heard about that?
I know that, but it also had some iron in it.
No, it wasn't called Old Ironsides because it was made of iron.
It wasn't made of iron, but I think it had iron banding.
It just had really tough, like, the oak in the sides was super tough.
Okay, but the point is you said... Hey,
Yes,
you
it
said
was not made wholly without the use of any, whatchamacallit,
I was
metal
making fun
whatsoever.
of the complete shift of topics. Ooh, it also could be Oliver Cromwell.
Who, Old Ironsides?
Yeah, where is it? I can't find it. Oh, here it is.
I was gonna say it has a whole, like, thing about it.
It has a whole thing about it.
Yeah, there's like a poem.
Yeah, there's apparently the British had one too. We stole that nickname.
I thought that, I didn't know that we had one.
Yeah, the Constitution. At any rate, you said the egg tree turned out to be a thing, and then you were like, and Old Ironsides was made out of wood, and I don't understand what those have to do with one another.
I'm saying they had wood that was like iron. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah. Makes sense now, huh?
Yes.
I've queued up some wheelbarrows.
That'll be fantastic. Thank God for that.
It's faster to haul them.
Maybe it didn't have iron in it. It's gotta have some iron in it.
I'm sure it had some metal of some kind. That was not the point.
I don't know what your point was. You can't, I mean, you're making...
The point is I want a metal tree.
You're doing the best you can with wood. You're making weapons out of it. Hopefully they'll be as hard as iron. Good, those 2 blocks will get smooth.
Oh, because of its dirt. Right,
Yes.
that makes sense now.
Because of its dirt.
We'll do this thing.
What is this gonna be?
I don't know. It's going to be smooth is what it's going to be.
Yes, everyone go smooth.
Oh, hold on. We'll fix that.
No, all 7 smoothers.
Where is it at? Oh, it's detail. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Have you accomplished everything you wanted to in your turn?
Yeah, I've got my weapons going.
Do you though?
I've smelted some
I have smelted some things. What is that guy doing?
swords.
It's in the lower right.
The far lower right, that's my kitchen. Metalsmith's Forge. Let's see. Can I assign these guys these swords now? Oh, who's this?
Oh, you've struck microline.
Migrants. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's perfect.
We heard it's complete bedlam here.
Speaking of bed,
Yes.
why is everybody still smoothing? One person on detailing.
I think they have to finish this tick. I think.
They've been doing it, like more people came. It says currently 1 dwarf. Unless there's another, like, detailing and smoothing are the same labor, right?
Yeah, sure. I think those people came in having been assigned it during the original. I don't know. You got your weird thing going on. I'm gonna.
It's gonna get smooth, that's for sure. Let me double check that the other labor manager is not on. Okay. There they go. Apparently, I have to disable that every time I start Dwarf Fortress.
Really? Awesome.
I guess. Alright, we're out of beds. That's fine, though. I don't know how many stupid migrants we got, but somebody's here.
What?
How's
they're bringing the
our,
beds in? So what's going on?
hives going? One of them's built. Did the hives up here get placed? Yes, they did. Did they split? Do not save. I guess I just have to wait for. Okay. Requires wild colony or existing hive. We're going to turn off gather products on those.
Install colony when ready?
So I guess my beekeeper will get to it when he gets to it.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't checked. Speaking of which, on my pasture, since people came in, let's see if they have any pasturable animals. It does not look like they do. Unless there's another, there's not another page. We got Cavi pups. Are those boys or girls? It doesn't show me. I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Yeah. Alright, cancels process plants. Where is that happening at? Where are you at? In the... Not in the mechanics workshop.
What are you looking for?
I think he's... Where is he? He's processing plants in the farmer's workshop, right?
Yes, it's to the right of your farm.
There it is, yep. Now he's... Is that just an automatic task?
No.
Because I don't... They keep canceling it.
They run out of plants, or they run out of bags to put the plants in. Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah, but I haven't redone it yet, as far as I know.
Then you're seeing something else.
Oh, it is.
Or
It's
you put it
process
up
plants
here.
infinite. That makes sense. Okay, well that's actually kind of a good sign. All right, we'll go ahead and make the... What do you want to do? You make it like a... that's fine. I was going to make a barracks, but... Everybody gets their own room in this fort.
Yep. The lap of
That's
luxury.
one of
That's
the-
why all those migrants came in. Each one accounted for and assigned the job of their skill. Mm-hmm. I think you're winding down, right?
I don't know what... Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how long I've been recording for exactly. I do want to... Here's what I want to do, though.
Right.
I want to make sure that the uniforms that we have, that we got... I want to use those swords. So I want to... add in swords, if possible.
Frilly vests.
How do I want weapons, not... Or is it shift... Is it W?
Shift W.
Okay. I think short swords are... Yeah, so they'll grab those if they have them. And now, hopefully, my guys will have some swords.
Mm-hmm.
What's the... is it under Z for stocks? Can you see your swords and like your weapons in here?
Yep.
Let's see. Battle axe. We got some war hammers.
Yeah. You just brought those, I think.
Well, that's
I see
cool,
your
though.
training spears. I don't see your swords. You have one copper short sword.
Well, they may have stopped after that. They may have run out of
They'll share
stuff
it.
to
It's fine.
smelt. We were trying to
They'll trade it
Trying to-
around.
get down to lava, and it's a
everyone
tricky
will get a shot.
proposition. That's next week is lava, Joe. Next week is the lava week. We've
All right,
sort of
you're
made some
calling it.
inroads into that. What?
Is that right? You're calling it.
Yeah, I'm calling him. Calling my shot. Next week, lava. This week was the great weapon forging episode where we got the one copper short sword and defeated that Ulm.
Yes, the
You didn't
Ulm,
defeat any Ulms.
the Ulm finally died. This is
You
true.
like ticked off a traitor with your nonsense.
God, that's irritating. That's so irritating.
Look at this guy. He's gonna level up in smoothing. Everybody's gonna love this area so much. Mm-hmm. I think that I'm pretty sure I'm winning this, Joe.
I don't know what... If we're in a tame area, I don't know how we decide... Oh, like,
Are we in a tame area?
I have no idea.
You picked this embark.
I don't remember like that.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess once enough wealth builds up, someone
Hold
might
on.
attack
We
us.
can find out, right? Where's the world information? C, world info. Yeah. So we're here. It doesn't look like there is much of anything bad around us. Over here is the rhyming jungle.
I don't know what that means.
Sounds like a Narnia thing.
Wait, there was something.
What, over here?
The Elven Forest Retreat?
Yeah, they've got like a population of 100.
Okay. Can the
Artifacts
anchors
rumored.
save...
Can the author save the world?
Can the anchors save the world?
Oh, is it?
No, that's what I thought.
Oh.
I was incorrect.
It's pretty evocative. Honestly, we got a bunch of mountains here. Way over here, it looks like we've got some goblin stuff. A goblin fortress. That's 3 days travel. You can start poking them with the stick if we get a couple more copper short swords. I don't see any necromancer towers or anything.
Well, they don't usually raid. They just wander in. The raids come from, like, civilization.
Okay. Well, that's it.
All right.
Once again, I've triumphed over Joe.
Joe does some wheeling and dealing with a trader who comes to town.
Outpost liaison.
Yep. And caravan and petitions available.
I mean, if they're just here to kill monsters, I'm not huge on the petitions.
They could be here to dance in your temple, Joe. You don't know.
This is true. I now have a more diverse...
In your, like, no bin having temple.
Well, sure, take some gems. Like you're saying, you gotta focus somewhere on something. And that is not where I'm at. Where are my foods? Uh-oh. A lot of prepared foods. Oh.
Well, I wouldn't send all those in there. You guys need something to eat, right?
Yeah, whatever. You need eggs. See, I've got cheese. All right, we'll see.
Are you not nervous about your food output?
I am going to check on that now. I think I have. I'm going to double up on kitchen. I think I have 2 cooks. Let's check this out. I only have the 1 cook. I'm going to double up on cooks. So, farmer, you are Charlie work. You are a cook. And I am, food is not plentiful at the moment.
I mean, it is a desert.
Yeah.
I don't know how the farming's going.
Farming's going okay with once the rock nuts come in. That'll help. I'm gonna get some. These guys are just fishing, so that's good.
Are there fish in?
Straight up fisher. Yeah, we're getting like mussels and things. Why
Okay.
is this guy a different color? Oh, he's my bookkeeper. He's fishing. Then again, that's why I'm trying to get these animals to frickin' do the humpty hump.
Do the humpty hump. Do the humpty hump. I was just checking. The cactus that we have do not produce any kind of fruit.
Right. There's also that.
No options for that. There's somebody running around with an exclamation point. Is that our guy who never did get his yarn?
So close. I hope not. I have a freaking. These people have yarn.
I don't think he's interested in it anymore.
Their goods. No one went nuts.
I'm telling you, I saw an exclamation point.
There could be other exclamation points.
Okay.
They might be thirsty, I think. Listen, I'm just gonna buy yarn and then see what happens. That's all I can do.
I'm fine. Because the tantrum spirals are less deadly these days, I don't worry as much about it. If I don't have it, I don't have it.
I need him. Or I want to save him, if at all possible. I don't want him beaten down by an angry mob. He's valuable to me.
Okay.
Oh, look at all this stuff.
Is any of it yarn or wool? You got green glass goblets? Oh, so you're finished good. Oh wait, that's a prepared wood barrel.
What?
I thought you have a finished goods bin. I thought it was a prepared food bin that also had green glass goblets in it. But I'm wrong. I'm looking at your side of the thing.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just getting this sweet, sweet cloth.
There's yarn. There's yarn at the bottom.
Yarn. And some rope.
Get that yarn.
Yeah, I got wool cloth.
No, but you almost skipped over it.
I've got wool cloth though.
Okay.
Right? Isn't that what I need?
I thought he wanted yarn. I thought he specifically was pining for yarn.
Well, I got that too.
Okay.
Oh God, people, bring me bar. What did I ask for?
You can slow down here. I mean, there's like actual time passing, but like not for their dwarves, so the time here doesn't matter.
What about a cow? A dog? These things.
You got a guinea hen and a peahen.
Yeah, we'll lay eggs. Apparently something.
Hey, if you want more yarn in the future, you get that llama. You already have him. Okay, cool. You use shearable.
God's name is so.
Well, you're Eater Akest. What is Eter Akest? That's worth $11,000.
Oh, that's one of my heirlooms.
Are your dwarves going to be okay with that?
I'm not selling that. We're
No?
not going to sell that.
Okay. You got a $12,000 finished goods bin. That's pretty good.
Goblets, caps, old clothes.
He's making almost 3,000. Okay, never mind. I'm confused.
Done yet?
Okay.
What? Stop yelling things at me.
I'm not yelling. I thought his profit was not commensurate with the level of goods that you had, but you may have had a search activated. Plump helmets.
What I've been asking these people for.
Like wood? Or metal bar? Well, we have metal bars. We're good there.
No, we have copper. We don't really have anything that's.
You know, those cave lobsters, I think, are alive.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not going to have a conversation about whether or not eating lobsters is humane.
No, I'm saying I don't know if the dwarves treat them like a food like that, or if they've just
they do.
run around in cages. Okay.
I think. Either way. Okay. Need the silk cloth. Use some leather. This. So much cloth.
Some dwarves like cave lobsters for their beauty.
For their beauty?
Yep. And there's a picture here, and your reaction is 100% correct. It's a brown lobster on a brown rock. I would go there. Yep.
No! What What are you even... I hate you so much.
There's no way he's gonna profit, like, what is your total value of your trade?
He was profiting 3,000 before. I thought that was a pretty good deal.
Are you gonna seize the goods?
I'm debating this.
You're gonna burn your bridge with the mountain home.
Does it though? If I just take some yarn, what'll happen?
I don't think this is one of those things where, like, the amount of stuff you took.
We're going to start over with the trade, and we're going to get that yarn. And, you know, you can...
How do you spell seize?
Maybe he forgot already. It's a new guy. New trader here.
Alright, I'm going to look up seizing items for you.
He's not responding.
Items cannot be seized from the Dwarven caravan, and other graces will not buy goods stolen from one of their caravans.
Who is my trader? He is terrible at this. Well, everything's terrible, and I hate it. Yes, let's discuss my situation. I need your stupid yarn. But you're not giving it to me because your trader's a jerk.
There is a way.
What, kill people?
No. You can deconstruct the depot with his stuff just sitting there.
I'm not gonna do that. That seems a tad cheaty.
So the thing is, they send caravans based on their profits from last year.
Oh.
So, like, what you get next year will be pretty weak sauce.
I hate that so much. I can't believe...
I knew it was gonna happen too.
I don't care about anything. Shut up. Yes, eradicate monsters. Great. Well, that guy's gonna go nuts. I can't get you your... Maybe you did go nuts. Maybe you're right.
It's been all for naught this whole time.
Oh my god.
And now you understand that caring about things is the path to pain, Joe. Embrace chaos with me.
He's here, but he's gone berserk. Stark raving mad.
Step into my world of chaos.
That's where we're heading
Together
next.
we will rule as father and co-worker.
So much.
Remember, if you like what you've been watching, you can become a member over at Patreon right now. The link is right in your face, and you will get all kinds of cool stuff.